Hello YouTube, Chester Boy here, and welcome to the last day of Volcanicus week. So we're going to do the combination of all the Dinobots into Volcanicus. So now I'm going to go off of the official configuration from Hasbro, where Swoop and Slug become the arms, Sludge and Snarl become the legs, and Grimlock, well, you'll see. Of course you can tell he becomes a torso, obviously. Slash, well, she's got a fan mode that I like, so we'll get into that later. So, let's put her off to the side. So, let's begin with Sludge and Snarl. Alright, so we're going to start with Sludge and Snarl, since they're going to become the legs, for the official configuration. So we're going to remove Sludge's flamethrower and remove Snarl's sword. So, just for now. And make sure you have the combiner feet that came with Grimlock. So let's make the feet. So we're going to start with Sludge. Fold up the tail. Fold this down. You can see there's a peg right here that goes in this little hole. So make sure you fold that down. And turn the Brontosaurus head up, like that. Now for the arm, I'm going to take the front legs, and originally they were like this, right? So straighten them out like this, and then fold them back like this. So that way, this little peg right here will go into this little hole right here. So just like that. Same on this one. Fold that back. Make sure that this little peg goes into this hole like that. There you go. And go ahead and flip this out. Oh, now keep in mind that because this little molding detail that's on the combiner port, it won't stop right there. But if you push it in, it'll go through. So yeah. Rearrange the back legs if you want, and then plug one of the combiner feet that came with Grimlock, and they're like that. And that's one leg. Alright, Snarl, hole in the head. Okay. We're gonna pull this out, and flip out this little black connector port, combiner port, right there, like that. Then turn the arms backwards like this, and this will peg. Well, actually, make sure you fold these up. Okay, and then make sure this red tab goes in this little slot right here. So make sure it pegs just in like that. Same on this side, like that. And from here you can fold in the spine, well, part of the spine, and then plug one of the feet in there like that, and there you go. Now I've seen some pictures where Snarl's tail is split open, but I prefer to fold them in like this. It's just my personal preference. All right, so those are, well, actually, wait. I'm gonna stick Snarl's sword on here on the side. And now, the flamethrower, I'm gonna put it somewhere else. So okay, so there you have the legs. So next up are Swoop and Swoop and Sludge. Okay, Swoop and Slug. I prefer to start from the robot modes because it's just easier to get there to arm mode. So we're gonna fine. We're gonna put Slug off to the side, and let's start with Swoop. So remove his sword. We're gonna fold in the fists. Now from here, we're gonna bend the arms forward like this, and on the side of his torso, there's these little slots right here, and there are these two tabs on the side. So basically, these will tab in like this, so like that. And from here, we're gonna take up fill up the pterodactyl head, and we're gonna bend this forward a little bit. And I'm also go ahead and just put we're gonna put Swoop's sword in there, which you don't have to do that. I mean, it's not part of the official configuration, but I just prefer to do it so that there's more, storage. But then we're gonna squeeze the legs together, turn this around, fold it out like that. Now for the wings, so originally they were like this. So they're gonna fold down like this. So, and then you're gonna fold these wings forward like this so that they wrap around the shoulders. So like this. Now we're gonna take any one of the. Now we're gonna take this. We're gonna take Swoop's prime armor, and okay, we're gonna flip this panel out, which were the fingers, and we're gonna fold this peg out. Now you can leave them like this, like give them like 2 thumbs, but I'd like to fold one of them up like this, so it looks like kind of looks like this. Yeah, just like that. And then we're gonna plug it in here like so. Oh, and make sure you fold out the connector bit right there. It may be tight on yours. This may be tight on yours. Just be wary of that. So that is the right arm. Now to make the left arm, fold this. Fold what was the chest up. Straighten out the 2 horns. After we're gonna grab this head and untab it, and then fold it down from there. So just like that. I'm going to go ahead and fold out this connector bit right there. So we're going to fold in the fists, just like that. Now from here, we're going to twist the forearms backwards so that way you see the fists. And from here, we're going to bend them forward like this. So just like that. And now you can see there's a tab right here, and there's a little slot right here. And make sure you line those up correctly. So line this up like that. And from here, we're going to twist this forward like this. Peg the legs together. And then go ahead and peg the tail together. And then fold. Well, actually, not yet. Make sure you fold in the heels from like this. So like that. And then fold this down, and this will snap into place like that. All right. Okay, what's this like? Okay, like what are you doing? All right. There you go. Okay, fold this up like that, and okay. So, and just do the same thing with Swoop's prime armor. Make sure you fold the fingers out, and make sure you put this little black tab here, like that. And then since we're going to make the left arm, we're going to make the left hand. So just like that. Because again, I like to put it like this instead of this. Because, just, kind of like that. So just give it a more natural look. So yeah. There we go. And there you have the arms. And last but not least, we'll do Grimlock. So we're gonna put the Enigma off to the side for now. So now we're gonna go ahead and fold in the fists, just like so. All right. And we're actually gonna fold this out like that. Okay. Not yet. Okay, so fold this down for now. And we're gonna go ahead and fold up Grimlock's. We'll fold up the T-Rex head up like that. And then from here, you're gonna separate the upper and lower body like this, and you see it's on a double hinge. And you're gonna bend it in like this, like that. And from here, we're gonna twist the waist around like this, so you can see the crotch plate. And we're gonna do the legs, so just like this. And I'm just going to fold this down for now. And the arms, we're going to swing them out like this. Out like that. Okay, so fold this up for now. And from here, we're going to fold in what were the forearms of Grimlock. So, oh, from there, there's actually a tab right here, and there's a slot right there. So make sure it goes in like that. So make sure it goes in like that. All right, there we go. Make sure it's perfect. Make sure it's a perfect angle, like an L. So, or I should say a 90-degree angle. That's what I should say. So fold this in, hold this down, fold this up, like that, and there we go. So now from here, there are these two tabs right here where my fingers are pointing at, and these will plug into these little slots right here. So actually, let me pan the camera up a little bit. There we go. All right. So you can see there's a slot right there and there's a tab right there. So make sure they line up correctly, so that way this holds the arms in. So do the same thing on this side, like that. And I'm also go ahead and open up the mouth, and I never get to show this in my Grimlock review, but you can put the Enigma in his mouth or a Prime Master. But for my personal preference, I prefer to put the Enigma inside his mouth. That makes a very cool chest. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and just fold the head out. So take this gray panel here, fold open. You can see there's the combiner head, and make sure you flip out this red bit right there, and fold this out. And this will tab into here, like that, and put the red. I was going to put the red panel, this red piece in here like that. So just like that. Now you can tell the chest does look skinny. However, there are these two holes right here, one here and one there, and that is for these leftover bits right here. This was Sludge's prime armor. This was Snarl's prime armor, which, you know, Snarl's the one has that this weird bronze-colored post. So what you can do with these two is that you can actually peg them in like this, like this, and then fold one thumbs in, leave that one in, and do the same on this side. All right. It's going to be pretty tight. It's going to be a pretty tight fit, but you will get in there. Okay, there we go. Fold that in. Fold that thumb in. And this is where you could put what were Sludge and Slug's flamethrower weapons. So, and then we'll peg in like this, which you don't have to do this because it's just my personal it's just a preference of mine. Like, if he gets like so angry, then all the fire comes out of the flamethrowers just to show his anger. So this is more from my imagination. So that is the torso. All right, let's get these guys together. So alright, so now for the arms, we're going to put Slug on here, like that, and then put Swoop on this side. And let's get them all balanced and ready to go. Okay. And there you have Volcanicus. Would you look at that? A very, very, very cool combined form from the Dinobots. Very cool. To be honest, it looks so much better than the one from the comics, which is known as the Beast, which some Transformers fans do hate that design. But this design of a combiner blows that one from the comics out of the water. I just love this design. I really love it. Yeah, I mean, it's very nice, very cool. Yeah, the legs look weird, but hey, that's I mean, that's combiners. That's a combiner for you. Well, for combiners for these combiners nowadays. But yeah. So yeah. I do love the head design. I do love it. I love the head design, by the way. I mean, got the nice two horns, and it kind of looks like a buffed up version of Grimlock's head, which is very cool. So yeah. Now I'm gonna go over Slash's way of combining. Well, I have actually found there are actually a couple ways you can combine this one, but these two holes right here, these two empty holes, there's actually a hint of a way to combine Slash with this guy. So what I did, well, someone did this, not me. I may post a link to it in the description, but basically you want to put her into its robot mode. So make sure you fold this up, and swing it like this, and make sure you separate those. Make sure you turn Slash's head around like that. Okay, make sure these fold down. Oh, of course these will pop off eventually, but they go on pretty easily. So make sure these fold up like this, and leave these claws out like that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around. And then, okay, go. Okay, so they're kind of like this. Okay, so you hold this in and then fold this down like this. Make sure these are flush as possible. So, okay, so just like this. And what this guy did, he used these two holes and used these claws here as like a catching lever. Basically, you have to wedge the claws in like this. Basically, put one in here. So wedge that in there, and I'll put this one in there. I know it's kind of hard to see, but okay, let me just get this in there. Oh man, why is this so difficult? Okay, so wedge it in there like that, and then wedge this one in there like this. So you can see. Okay, that one just came undone. Okay, there we go, just like this. You can see Slash is kind of, hanging on to the back like this. So, yeah, just like that. And again, I will post a link in the description of this fan mode, which is called Jetpack mode. So, yeah, which to the guy who came up with that fan mode, good job. I mean, just like with Wreck-Gar, who was supposed to come out with Skyrain, even though there was an unofficial way to do it, which I did show off in my review, which I think is like a year ago, I think. That worked as like a pair of shoulder cannons. But this one kind of works as a jetpack. Well, for Slash. And I did look for another, and there was another fan mode which you put Slash on front of him, like this, like around Grimlock's head. But I might post that as well. Well, I'm not gonna show it off here, so yeah. Alright, so we're gonna show off the articulation. Head is on a swivel, and it's pretty tight. There's some articulation up here. Of course, we got the elbow. Of course, there's wrist right here. And there is waist articulation. There's waist articulation. Legs can go out to the side, and of course, yes, there's knees. And as a bonus, there are ankles. So you can get this guy in some pretty good, decent poses. So, yeah. Now Volcanicus doesn't have a weapon, but if you want to use the Prime Master weapons, then you can. If you want to, but I really wish if there's like a third-party company that can make a weapon that he used in Transformers Earth Wars, which, by the way, this combiner did debut in that game, Transformers Earth Wars. He did carry like a huge axe weapon, like a huge blade weapon in that game. I really wish I wish if there was some third party company that made that weapon that can go along with this combiner. That would be great. But otherwise, this is really good. This is a pretty good combiner for even for the Dinobots. Again, even better than the one from the comics, which is aka the Beast. So yeah. So that concludes my Volcanicus week. So I hope you enjoyed all the videos I put out for this week. I know some are pretty quick, but I do apologize for even though Slash was actually the quickest. Because hey, she's a Legends class. But thank you for watching. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next after this review. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next after this review, but we just have to wait and see. So thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and make sure you follow my Twitter and like my Facebook page. The links are down below. I will catch you next time.